welcome. This part of the program I really like. I'm into the outdoor activities, but this is probably my second most favorite part. So, today we're going to just talk about nutrition in general. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of stuff, how to be creative with food and how to enjoy your food, you know. So, to get started, I'm going to talk a little bit about lunch, and well, we'll start with breakfast. Actually, I guess it makes more sense. Right now, I'm taking 3,000 milligrams of Chlorella every morning. These are Chlorella tablets, and they recommend to take 3 times a day, but I like to take them in the morning. Generally, Superfood's always in the morning in the program plan I put together here. And the reason for that is you're detoxing your body from the morning, and you're basically getting this high level of nutrients into your body early in the day, and it's going to last your system throughout the day. And basically, it just creates a strong detoxant factor, and allows the growth factor in your body to continue its process from the beginning to the end of the day. So you're maximizing the key of consciousness in every area of life, of course, is to be efficient, and for efficiency reasons, that's what we're doing, maximizing from the morning on. And coconut oil. Virgin coconut oil, natural, not expeller pressed, but natural virgin coconut oil, and that starts early in the morning with your system, because you're going to want to have a long-lasting energy, and the oil burns slowly in the system from the morning on, and it also coats your bowels, coats your entire system, so that when you move into your lunch and your supper, you're already ready to digest the nutrients better, and things are just moving smoother in your system in general. So let's whip together a little bit of a breakfast deal here, and I'll show you how we creatively put it together. It's fun for your kids too. Be creative. You can be creative to make something for your kids, or just for yourself, put it on the plate so it looks nice, and integrate your joy of the taste of the food with the strength of the nutrients, and how it looks. So let's go forward with this and see what we can do. Have some fun. All right. So cut open our pineapple here. I love pineapple. It's fun stuff. This is a nice one. Fruit's all got its different. It's all got its different way with your taste buds, and so you're just getting a lack of resistance in your cellular system between your the way the nutrients are being processed, and the way energy is flowing in your chakra system, and so it's good to eat that way. So you can do something creative, and just put together yourself something nice. Maybe we'll make like a little happy face or something, who knows. But play with the colors, who knows what you'll come up with in the moment. Have some fun. I like to use different colors that give you the whole spectrum, I really enjoy a banana with my coconut oil. I find that the coconut oil has a nice flavor on the banana, and so you know, it works. You can take your banana, you know, and well, basically just I don't know, cut it up, put your coconut oil on top of it if you want, just so that you have it looking nice and tasting nice, you know. This is my yeah, this is a nice temperature to have your coconut oil at. You know, you can refrigerate your coconut oil. I've done that sometimes where I'm living here. Happens to be working at the right temperature. But you can freeze it. It can be fun, or sorry, you can refrigerate it too. It can be fun and practical. You know, that's what I like to do. You know, something like this can be fun, can be nice. You know, play around with it. You know, and just basically have fun. In the morning. There's our orange. It's funny, this guy I know, I noticed he had cut his orange in an interesting format, and I looked at it and I thought, what the heck is this? But he's cut it in a few different angles, and then he peeled his orange that way, and I don't know if I really got the technique to fully work for myself, but oh, seems like it might be working here. There we go. And, oranges are nice, of course, vitamin C. And, there we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. And now you got, that's why I kind of picked these fruits for today, just to, just to pick the full spectrum of color for fun and a good variety. But yeah, once you get up in the morning and you know, you have your coconut oil and you have your superfood and things get moving, you know, I mean, it's generally speaking, you know, your bowels are moving. You probably have a decent bowel movement in the morning, maybe, or whatever, you know, that's healthy, that's working too. And I know it sounds kind of funny to mention that, but it is the truth. And you just want to keep yourself regular. You always hear about fiber, regular fiber. Well, you know, it's not such a case of fiber all the time too. You know, I mean, it is fiber, but it is the fact that you have a balance of fruit moving through your system that's cleansing you out, and raw vegetables and stuff, you know, and as that's moving through, it's keeping the system flowing. So there's my little fruit idea. That's cute, eh? Something like that. Who knows? Coconut oil. Has a nice flavor. It's not a big flavor, the coconut oil, but once you mix that, you know, with your fruit, it is very nice, and it goes down very smooth. Truth is. And so, you know, in general with breakfast, you know, it's just your fruits are all basically doing similar things in your system. It's just that the superfood is, of course, you know, these different multiple superfoods that I have placed upon my site here in the PDFs, the superfood PDFs. You know, you'll be able to look through them in more detail. But each one of these superfoods that are up there has completely different properties. Some for growth, the nervous system more or less, some stronger for the immune system. And like I said, the coconut oil here is just great for the whole bowel system in general. I like to rotate the other superfoods, but have the coconut oil going, straight through every day pretty much. I mean, I flip it up sometimes too, and I don't always do the cycle exactly as I've discussed in the program here every day, but I try to keep it generally pretty close to what I've shown in the programs, generally what I do every day. And I find that it really, really works. The growth factor in your body is good. You stay within the moment focused, and so yeah, that's the thing about breakfast, is it's just going through the different superfoods so that you're hitting your nervous system, your body from all different levels, and your brain development and everything. And you're getting you have detoxin factors, and some like chlorella particularly is good for nervous system. Chlorophyll levels, it keeps the chlorophyll levels very high in your body, which of course the green vegetables too will, which we're going to discuss next as we're moving into the lunch and the dinner. But the different superfoods are working in different ways. Detoxin factors within your body, removing heavy metals and stuff, and then you have immunity factors, which is different than detox, because immunity, you're dealing with live organisms and stuff like that, won't be getting in your system, such as colostrum, really good for immunity of your system. And that, for example, cacao chocolate that I really like is great for the detoxin factors. It's a powerful detoxer, but at the same time, it's gives you spiritual connection, and a huge array of minerals, vitamins, which you really need in your system for your strong bones, teeth, and other stuff, and joints and things. And the coconut oil is just like, I would really recommend, if you're going to move around with your superfoods, I would just suggest to try to keep every month some coconut oil in your diet moving through, because it's really affecting the whole way your system stays flowing in the day. So yeah, all right, so let's move right on to lunch. And it's a little bit different. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I put in the lunch and why. As I said, the fruits are fairly all within their similar grouping as far as nutrients are concerned, except for the superfood, which is giving you that whole other element of growth and strength. But with the actual lunch and supper, it's a little bit different. So let's get started. All right. So you got to have your greens, most definitely, right? So let's get some salad going on here. Let's get some lettuce. Not a salad, but we can make it into a salad if we want. But I just like to get some lettuce on there, okay? And grab yourself a cucumber. This is another really strong. I picked these particular vegetables that I'm showing you here that I use for lunch and for supper. They're very specific. That's not the best there. Get that on there. Yeah, they're very, very specific vegetables to keep you in the strongest state of life. Cucumber is extremely good for multiple reasons, but it's again a green vegetable, and you want to get your green vegetables in there. So cucumber, very good to combine with romaine lettuce, and get yourself some tomato in there. Those are very strong foods. Combine these together. Add some color in there. Also looks nice too. You want to make maybe you want to do this for you're not just doing this for yourself. It's for your family. This is for maybe you're gonna surprise your your husband or your wife one day when they come home and suddenly you've decided to flip up something super different, super healthy, whatever. Or maybe your kids are just going to like it for the creativity, you know, get the color in there. And this is one of my famous food recipes that I've been doing for a long time. And actually, this is what I started off with years ago, long before I got advanced with the food as I did and superfoods and stuff. It's just lentils, you know, lentils. This is brown lentils. You can have green lentils. And you can get different types of dal. Dal is basically lentils too. It's just an Indian way of mentioning lentils. And basically the lentils are a general protein, and this protein is just incredibly good for the entire system. It's a great multi-protein for multiple reasons. It's easy to digest. Like, it doesn't generate a lot of gas in your system, and it's smooth processing. It's your bowels are going to move well. It's high in fiber, as I was just talking about before, and it provides your growth to your brain, growth to your muscles. Like, it's a great, if you just want to be, as I mentioned in my audio and stuff, that if you want to gain a little bit of lean muscle mass. Of course, I'm pretty much a vegan myself, and vegetarian. And for vegetarians, for vegans, it's perfect. And it's a great protein that you can have, and it's just all around general protein. Now, also general protein is nuts. Okay. Now, nuts are awesome. I love nuts. And this is a combination of, what I've got here is a combination of almonds, cashews. These are the strongest nuts really for your system. And it's just a little array of seeds and a few raisins in there. Seeds and raisins and cashews and almonds, which I like. Very good. Strongest nuts. Okay, general protein. I would say it's a must when it comes to general proteins. The lentils, I highly recommend, but the nuts, I really suggest that any person be taking nuts. Okay, and on top of that, it can be nice to add yourself a little peanut butter. It's very nice. You can put that on your salad or something as a little bit of a, kind of like a dressing, or somewhere else. And I recommend tahini. This is raw tahini. I use it in my hummus, but it's nice just to use as a dressing, And you could just put it on your food as a dressing. Raw tahini. You don't need too much, but again, it's processed as well in the body and give you a good general protein. These are all general proteins, but they're hitting your system from a little bit of a different side. So the idea is, by the time you get to your lunch like this, you're already having your superfood break down in your body. Your virgin coconut oil is already moving through the system, and now on top of that, you've got this all this nutrients that's just hitting your system for preparing yourself for the afternoon. And so that's basically why I lay it out that way, is to give your system the ability to have the most growth that you can through the day, and keep it all flowing really well to the end of the day. And basically, we'll just finish off here with an avocado. This is my one of my faves here. Is the good old avocado. I don't know how many of these little guys I've eaten in the past couple of years at time. But a lot of avocados. This one looks like a good one. Oh, there we go. You just pop your seeds right out like that. Oh, this one's great. You get experienced after a while with your avocados, you know, to know what they're like when you buy them. That's really good. But you can't always know. Truth is. So, something I also picked up this month, but every month I usually buy the same raw salt. But I got something different this month just for fun. I got myself a sea salt, raw sea salt, but it's got you know, multiple organic herbs in it. So it's got like a kind of a garlicky flavor. It's interesting, not bad. You might want to sprinkle a little bit of oops, make that a little more presentable. You might want to put a little bit of you know, raw salt on your avocado. Can be nice, and gives it a nice little flavor. You know, so basically that's the kind of idea for sort of supper and lunch, because your supper is really pretty much a ditto, pretty much the same thing. Okay, but you just can, you know, decide not to have your nuts, leave your lentils as your base protein, always have your vegetables, switch it up a bit. Maybe you have the avocado for the lunch and then you don't have it for the supper, something like that. But I basically try to do them both about the same, fairly similar. Right? Oh yes, and have yourself a carrot, a raw carrot. It's nice to put that on there too. Yeah, something like that. You know? That's a little messy, but you get the idea. Some people like to skin their carrots, so they're like, what? You put a raw carrot on there without skinning it? Well, I'm a bit of a rabbit, I guess you could say. But that's a basic idea. Okay? Basic idea that you can do. Okay, now when it comes to the last meal of the night, what I like to generally do is have a smoothie. And this is just kind of switching it up, because you know, it's nice to leave your system with something to go down smooth. That's why they call it a smoothie, right? But to allow your system to have something that's not sitting too heavy when you're about to go to sleep, and refresh and hydrate you. So you just it just works. I just find it works well at night in general. You know, refreshes you, hydrates you. And what I like to use, not every day, I don't get them every day, but I like to make a smoothie. One of my favorite smoothies. You can put a lot of different stuff in them. But one of my favorite elements in the smoothie is the fresh coconut water, fresh young coconut water. Comes from a coconut, you know, just like this. You know, I don't buy canned stuff. And you just take a cleaver, you cut it open. 3 strikes, 1, 2, 3 on the top of it. You know, 1, 2, 3 strikes. Pop off the cap, and you know, you can just stick a straw right into it. That's a very good one. Or put it in your smoothie, which is exactly what I'm going to do right here. So, just grab your coconut and just you know, pop that in there. I've got the old famous magic bullet, you know, which is a nice little thing to, you know, they make different brands of these things, but it's good to use. So you put that in there. I like banana smoothies because I find the bananas are cheap, easy to get, good fruit, and they're really sweet. They have a nice sweet flavor to them, bananas, and they go really well with the coconut water. So you can throw a banana in there, make a banana smoothie. I'm going to throw a few grapes in there for fun, you know. And actually with this one, I think I'm going to really get fun with it and throw a few blueberries in there, so it's going to get a nice blue flavor to it. But anyway, I mean, you can just put what you want, but the banana is a good base. The coconut water is really important. That's going to be, the coconut water is, in fact, the most hydrating substance you could ever get really on planet Earth. So, you know, if you want to get hydrated, you know, if you want to, you know, rejuvenate your cells, bring them back to the 0 point, as I'm always talking about 0 point energy, coconut water is the way to go for that. So, there you go. And that should be pretty much it. So, let's give her a taste. That's really good. Oh my god. Wow. I can't express how much, you know, how good the coconut water tastes. For anybody out there who has not had, you know, fresh, young coconut water, that's sweet, that's fairly, you know, when the coconut is ripe and it's fairly sweet. Because sometimes you can get a bad coconut, it's true. Many times I have, and it's not the nicest flavor. But when you get a good one that's quite, you know, quite decent, it's amazing. It's sweet, not too sweet, refreshing, just perfect. You know, so I highly recommend at least once a week that you have it. Really great. And you take that before you go to bed. You are going to get up and pee a little bit at night probably, but you know, again, sounds personal, but again, like the bowel movement thing, but not really, because I'm just being honest about how you got to keep your system flowing. You got to pee. There's no doubt about that. People that are cleansing and doing, you know, any type of cleansing processes on their body, they have to be urinating, and it's normal and stuff like that. So anyway, another little thing I'd like to show you too, just to finish up with the food thing here, but. One other little thing to show you is how to get yourself an aloe vera. Cut open an aloe vera leaf. I don't know if anyone's ever seen one of these, but this is an aloe vera leaf. So what we do with the aloe, just cut it right open. Cut it like that. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to, you know, break it open like this. And just like that, you know. And then you're just going to be scooping it out like this. You see, and it's just a gel. So, you know, you can put that, eat that however you want. It's not the funnest tasting stuff, but you can mix it with stuff and it works. It's a strong superfood, again, amazing growth factors and stuff like that, heals the inside of your body. Yeah, that pretty much concludes it for the way I would recommend doing the nutritional program throughout the day for yourself. And one of the things I just wanted to discuss about personal hygiene, I wanted to put into this section here just a little bit about it. I kind of got into this a few years back, is basically being aware that everything that you put on your pores, on your skin, goes directly to your bloodstream. And I know this is overlooked a lot, but I try to pay attention to this. When you're in a shower, when you're taking a shower, your pores are open, and so you're completely sensitive to anything that's being absorbed, you know, through your pores into your bloodstream. So the type of soap that you use, a natural-based soap, I would recommend. You know, a couple dollars for pieces for soap. It's not much different than going and buying any other type of soap. Price-wise, it's just a lot better for your pores, your skin. You're not allowing anything chemical-wise to go into your skin when your pores are open in the bathroom when you're taking a shower. And you know, same thing goes with sunscreen. You know, if you really feel the need to put on sunscreen because you know you are fair skinned, such as myself, or you're just outside for quite a while, you know, a natural-based sunscreen. These are all things you can get at an organic store, a natural store, a food supplement store, and you know, a natural sunscreen is good again because you're putting it on your pores. So it's important to make sure that doesn't affect you. And again, toothpaste. The other major one, everyone pretty much brushes their teeth, you know, and toothpaste. Some people use mouthwash. I wouldn't particularly recommend that because you've got alcohol and stuff, and that's in your mouth, and you're absorbing that. So you know, with the toothpaste, a natural toothpaste, I like to use the Jason C Fresh one. I particularly use it for a while. But unless you want to get a completely well, a home produced toothpaste, but if you want a factory produced toothpaste, it's not bad, you know. And you pay a little bit more for the toothpaste, you know, but it's worth it, you know, because it's directly inside your mouth, your gums, and you're absorbing that, you know. So you know, deodorant. That's the other one. Deodorant, another major situation. It's right under your arms, your armpits. That's a place where you're absorbing totally into your skin. And speaking of absorbing the skin, that's making sure you know that you are absorbing stuff that's helping your skin, and not stuff that's going to cause you any damages or problems, chemical wise. But this is something great that you can do for your skin. I like to do this once a month, and you know, it's use the coconut oil. The coconut oil, the virgin coconut oil. It's great for multiple purposes. It is you know, it is great to put in your system, digesting in your system, but topographically, right on your skin, it's a great thing to put on. You know, just rub it right in, you know, whatever, you know, and it's great. That concludes our food and nutrition video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the documentation, the PDFs, and I got some photography PDFs in there and an audio to listen to. So rock on. So you know, keep yourself healthy and eat well, and enjoy the taste of your food too, especially the coconut water. Peace.